Two of these have already opened. Sorry about that, mate. Hello everybody and welcome to another quite random episode actually. So yeah, it's George here, but I'm using a different OC this time. This is the closest from this toy category that you're going to get to my OC. This is a Land Rover Series 1 and he's a Grenadier Guard from Pixar Cars, because I've got a load of Pixar cars that I've recently bought and I thought I would show them off for you. Two of these have already been opened, but the rest haven't. So yeah, let's just get into it, shall we? The first one is from Cars 3. Yeah, so this is the backing card for Jambalaya Chimichanga. So there she is. That's really nice artwork there. And there's the space where the packaging would have been. Nothing on the back except it just says her name and there's a picture of the model and it says die-cast metal. So here she is in person. You probably saw this if you follow me on Instagram, but I just love all the polka dots all over her and that they've spray painted number 27 and Jambalaya on this side and Chimichanga on the other side. I had to get her really because I just love the name Chimichanga. Also, you know, chimichurri, chimichanga, chimichurri, chimichanga. So, as Pinkie Pie would have said, and obviously because she's one of the Demolition Derby racers, she's all smashed up like that. That was a good segue, wasn't it? She's quite heavy actually. I guess with the metal, it has to be quite thick so that so they could get the crumbled effect done really nicely. Lots of nice detailing on her undercarriage as well. Yeah, a really nice solid model, and I love that expression that she's got. So that's the first one. The next one that I'd already opened was Steve Herschel. He's also from Cars 3. I believe he was in the flashback to the Florida 500, and obviously there's where the model would have been. The back's not very interesting again, it's just a photo of him. Here he is, the man himself. I really like the design. As his name implies, he is a hearse that's been repurposed for racing. It's not really implied what he is. The closest to that I think Disney Pixar Cars wiki could get to was that he's based off some sort of Cadillac Superior hearse model. But yeah, he's really nice. I like the texturing on the roof, make it look like vinyl, and where they've painted on the pinstriping on the flames on the front and the sides, it's all embossed, so that's really nice. He's very low slung to the ground, nice detailing as always on the undercarriage, and I love the fins at the back as well. So yeah, there's Steve. Another Cars 3 character is Ryan Inside Laney, and here he is. There's his packaging and there's the actual model itself. Once again, there's not very much on the back apart from a picture of the model and name in several different languages. So let's cut the chat and free him from his prison, shall we? And here he comes. Oh wow, that's really nice. So apparently Ryan here, his character is based off the actual real life racing driver Ryan Blaney, and he's got the same racing number and colours as Blaney's car, number 21. There we are. And he's got lots of sponsors on him. He's sponsored by Blinker. I guess that's instead of Flickr, probably. And I really don't know. And yeah, he's red with lots of blue all over him. I love the spoiler at the back as well. I really like the feel of these next gen racers, the models, and when you have them in the hand, they're really nice, very tactile as well, very angular. And he's got quite a determined look on his face. Yeah, I really like him. That's a good one. Another classic racer from the Piston Cup years is Randy Lawson, and I just, as soon as I saw this one, I just loved the design straight away, and I had to get him. And there he is. Once again, not much on the back, so let's get him out.
And there he goes. Let's get rid of the packaging.
He looks awesome. Really love his design. I was trying to work out what he is. I'm thinking the closest thing that I can get him to is one of the old Mercedes 200s SLs. I can't remember, but he looks like one of the old Mercs. He's got number 91. He's got a light brownish coloured roof, and the rest of him is painted black, and he's got lots of sponsorships around him, but obviously old sponsors because he's an old time racer. And he's got the wing mirrors there. Now I think the other three ones that I bought are all from Cars on the Road. So this first one is Revo Cos, and he's from the Salt Flats racing episode, which I think was my favourite one. I haven't seen full episodes of Cars on the Road because we don't have Disney Plus, but I've seen lots of it on YouTube, and I think the Salt Flats racing one was definitely my favourite. And here he is. For some reason he's got white tyres. Is that because they're Salt Flats? But he's got black tyres in the pictures. I do not understand that. But anyway, let's free him up. And here he comes. Here he is. Now, I already do have one of him, but it's one of the colour changing ones, and I don't know why, if I'm going to have one, it's got to be one of the die-cast ones. They're just better, really. So I'm probably, now that I've got him, I'm probably going to get rid of the colour changing one. Having said that though, one of the other ones that I've got to show in a minute is a colour changer, because he's the only one I've found at this point. But anyway, I digress. So here's Revo Cos. He's got his air vent up on the top of his bonnet, and the front is sort of blue with dark blue streaks and light blue at the back. He is number 115, and he hasn't really got any sponsors. He's got two exhaust pipes coming down the side, number 115 on the back. He's got split windscreen at the front and a split rear windscreen at the back. And I suppose his tyres and his underside are all that colour because he's been Salt Flat racing, I suppose. But yeah, he's a really nice model. Yet another Cars on the Road character is Claire Gonza from the Circus Cars episode. Circus Cars? How can you be Circus Cars? These are the loudest circus cars in the world. They're gonna make me rich. Sorry, that was from the epilogue of Cars 1. But yeah, so here she is, and there she is herself. Once again, nothing on the back, but let's get her out.
So she's like a little people carrier, I suppose. Again, probably just a generic one, not based on any proper vehicle.
Look at her, she's really nice, and I love that she's got the makeup around her mouth. She's got all her wheels painted, and there's lots of little pinstriping patterns all over her. Really, really nice little model. From the clips that I've seen of it, I quite liked that episode, and it was interesting how they sort of tackled the very real fear of clowns, with Lightning McQueen being slightly afraid of them. But yeah, that's a really nice, heavy-duty, thick model. Not a lot else to say, so I think there's only one more now. You know what I was saying earlier about colour changes? Well, like I said, this is the only one that I've been able to find of him so far. So this is Cave Lightning McQueen, from the prehistoric Dino Park episode. So there's a picture of him, and then it says colour changer in the top right corner, Cars on the Road in the top left corner, and there he is. And it says 2 in 1. And on the back it shows you the colours that it goes from. I'm not sure what the difference is, and I'm probably not going to demonstrate the colour changing on camera.
And
here he is. I quite like the look of it. I love how they've made him look. They've given him stone wheels, and he just basically looks like he's made out of a load of wood, which is quite funny, and he's got that sort of Neanderthal look about his face, and his spoiler's made out of bamboo sticks. That is really, really cool. Like I say, I'm not sure how or why he colour changes, but all the same, that's very, very cool. And with that, I think that's all the Cars characters that I've got, so I'll line them up. And here they are, all lined up. So the Cars 3 ones are on the back row up there, and then these ones down here are all the Cars on the road ones. So you've got Ryan Inside Laney, you've got Jambalaya Chimichanga, Steve Herschel Hot Rod, and Randy Lawson. And then on the front row from Cars on the Road, you've got Revo Koss, Claire Gonza, and colour changing Cave Lightning McQueen. So yeah, that's it in essence, basically. I hope you've enjoyed this change from just normal vehicles and MLP. So yeah, don't know what else to say really, other than thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you probably in one of my normal guises in the next video. Cheers guys, take care.
And if you cannot obey, then you will wither away, and your feet will become very sore. And you'll open up your window and you'll suddenly find that a peanut has knocked on your door. It doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. If you understand this, then you're mad. It doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. And the singing is also quite bad.